Welcome, Whisky Aficionados. I'm Trevor. This is review number 31. Of course, in the last one I asked you who said whiskey is liquid sunshine, and of course the answer is Bernard Shaw. Now, I don't have another one this week, but we'll look out for the next review, and if you like, send me some in, or some whiskey jokes for that matter. Review 31, we're going to look at Crown Royal Canadian Blended Whiskey. Now, Canada is a small country up North America, 10 million square kilometers. That's 10 million square kilometers, just absolutely huge. 36 million people, and this is Canada's best selling whiskey. Very, very popular in the States. It's a huge market. It's Crown Royal is bottled at 40%, comes in a beautifully presented, as you can see, leather pouch. It looks very royal, very regal looking. It's a beautiful bottle. Very dark looking actually, and yeah, very popular. Now, this was actually produced in 1939, and it was to celebrate King George's visit to Canada, and he was there for over a month. So I take it he was able to sample some of this in later times. So let's have a taste. Looks a little dark. I would suggest, and I'm not 100% sure, but I would suggest there's a little bit of colouring in here. I've previously tried, this is second Canadian whiskey. Previously trying Canadian Club, which, look, to be honest, was a very basic Canadian mixer whiskey, and I've got a feeling that this is just a little bit better. I do know that even though this is the Crown Royal, it's the basic Crown Royal, and I know that they have a lot more in their range, which is very difficult to get, certainly in New Zealand. So I would say on the colour we're looking at a sort of a darker amber, and as I suspect, you know, there's probably E150 in here, I would have thought. On the nose, sorry about the traffic noise tonight, we're a little bit early, and I should say we're absolutely boiling here in Auckland. 30 degrees today, it's about 34 degrees here in the office, and yeah, we're absolutely burning up. So I don't know where you are in your part of the world. A lot of the world is cold. Australia, New Zealand, it's our summer, and especially in you know, these times we can get up to pretty high temperatures. So a little bit of whiskey will be good. On the nose, we've got floral. First thing, floral, vanilla, fruity, like confectionery lollies. It's got a decent sort of nose. Not the typical, not like a single malt whiskey, not like a typical whiskey. It's a little bit more, I guess, florally. On the taste, well, I like this, by the way. It's a very nice everyday drinking whiskey. There's a slight bourbon feel about this. There's a bourbon smell, a little bit of a bourbon colour, and it's very good. On the taste, you've got that sort of honey, oak, vanilla. There's a very light spice. It is smooth, similar to that of like an Irish triple distilled whiskey. Quite smooth in the palate. And on the finish, let's just try another little bit. Sweet, slightly peppery. You can sort of feel that coming in. It's not a long finish. It's quite short. As I say, you know, I got this a couple of months ago. I do keep going back to it. It is an everyday sort of drinker. It's a nice drop. And I find when I keep going back, and I've got quite a large selection of whiskies, and you keep going back to one for some reason, you just enjoy it. So it is all about personal choice, personal preference. I'm not reviewing any of these whiskies now with water because, again, I feel it's a personal choice. Sometimes you can put a little bit of water into a whiskey and it'll bring out the flavors, it'll intensify the smell. Other times it doesn't. So you experiment yourself. Some people will use this as a first class mixer, if you like. Maybe put some ginger beer in it, or some I don't know, cola, or whatever they wish to put in. So every day, easy to drink. I would say we're looking somewhere in the range of 79 for a blended whiskey. That's pretty good. It's enjoyable. It is basic, start of the range, and it's certainly a very, very decent whiskey to drink. So subscribe to the channel, guys. Next time it's going to be review 32, and we are going to look at Ben Rumak. Now Ben Rumak, it's a 10-year-old Speyside single malt, and it's bottled, I believe, at 43%. So look out for that. Subscribe, comment, share the videos, and yeah, look out for me next time. Be safe. Quality over quantity every time, guys. See you next time. Cheers.